Hello triangle pose lovers. This one is for you. We're going to go over the ins and the outs. It's going to be quick. It's about 8 or 9 minutes, maybe 10 actually. I'm lying to you. It might be 10 minutes on how to get into triangle pose and how to be in triangle pose. It's also known as trikonasana. So I'm glad you're here. Let's get this party started. Have you ever wondered about triangle pose? Am I doing it right? What do I do? How do I do this posture? So we're gonna walk you through it today. There's different ways of coming into it, getting out of it, etc., etc., etc. So hang in there, take your time with it, let it feel good. Like everything else in yoga, we want it to feel good, okay? So let's start with our legs wide. And we'll start with the left foot pointing to the left. And the right foot is straight. Your arms open out to a T. Pull your shoulders up and back. And then reach your left arm as far to the left as you can. So this is where I want my body to, it's stopping. I don't want it to stop, it's just stopping, okay? Now the mistake that people make is they come like this and then they bend their spine and they come down to the floor because they think getting to the floor is the thing that they have to do, okay? But in actuality, we want to listen to the body and just go to the limit. This is our limit. The body is saying to me, that's it. Now I'm gonna take my left arm down. I'm going to either come to my lower leg here or inside the lower leg with the palm facing out, and then the right arm reaches up. Good. So the left knee, important to think about here, is to have a little micro bend in this left knee. Otherwise, especially if you're hypermobile, okay, because this joint is going to easily want to go the other direction. So have a teeny tiny bend in it so we're using the muscles around to support this knee joint. Now use the back of your left hand if you're pushing into the leg. Let it rotate your body open, and with the rotation of the body, then the head can turn and look up. Another thing you can do with your head is push it back, right? This is going to help my body be in line instead of being forward with my head like this and then trying to look up, right? If I push my head back, it's going to help line my body up. And then when I rotate my head, it's going with my body rather than just on its own with the neck, okay? Now coming out of every pose is just as important as going into it. So let's bend this left knee a little bit, take a deep breath in, and slowly lift up. Lower the arm. Shake out the shoulders. Let's switch to the other side. Point the right toes away, and let your left foot be straight. Now what we didn't say on the other side was, and I'm going to fill in some more things as we go here. If you're feeling like this right knee is turning inward at all, if it's pulling in, then angle your back foot a little bit more. So the toes kind of angle forward a little bit more. Otherwise, if you're feeling pretty open, you can keep that left foot straight. Breathe in as you float your arms out to a T. We're going to do this side now. Little tiny bend in the right knee. Also thinking about the feet. We want to relax the toes and ground down into the feet, okay? So in every yoga pose, we want to think about having roots growing down from the feet or from the body part that's on the floor. Those roots are helping us to be very strong, but we're also getting nutrients from those roots, right? So we want to think about that. And the nutrients are returning back up into the body and filling us up and helping us to expand. Breathe in, gaze to the right, reach that right arm forward as much as you can. Breathe, lower the right arm down, and the left arm up. So here we have this straight line. Now another option is to use a block underneath the right hand. Some people practice with the hand behind the right leg. That's okay too. Keeping in mind that the spine, we want the spine to be happy. Okay, so if I'm compromising my spine health just to come into some sort of pose that I think I should be in, then in the long run, I might end up hurting myself. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I want to be able to do triangle in yoga forever and ever and ever. So, I want to take care of my body in every pose. So I'm going to push the right hand, the back of the hand into the leg, rotate the body open as much as I can, push down into my left foot, and then with that body rotation, maybe the head can turn up. Maybe it can't, and that's okay too, because as I practice, the body's just going to naturally open up more and more, little by little. It might take years, and that's okay. Take a deep breath in. Bend the right knee and slowly come back up. Lower the left hand. Good. So another way to come in and out of triangle pose, step the feet together, is from your downward facing dog. So let's bring the hands down and come into walk forward and back with the hands and the feet and have a downward dog experience. Let your head hang. Let your breath deepen. Good. Bring the right leg up behind and let's step that foot forward between the hands. Open up the back foot, walk your hands back so they're underneath your shoulders, and this is what I meant when I said the right hand might be on the outside of the leg. Or you can switch it to the inside of the leg on a block, floor, or the leg, or inside the leg pushing against it. The left arm reaches up. Good. So making sure that your spine is healthy, long, and we're not compromising that position. So if naturally I'm down here and my body is rotating open and everything feels good and I'm not bending in some contorted way, then everything's good. Keep on breathing. If I move up, if I'm down here with my hand and I move up and I get more out of that posture by moving up with my right hand, then by all means I'm going to do that. If my right hand is down here, my left shoulder might not be stacking properly. Okay, so these are all things that we need to notice about our bodies. Bring your left hand down, pivot the back foot so it's straight, and we're going to kick the right leg up behind. Lower to a downward dog, and let's do the other leg. So the left leg comes up, inhale, and step that foot forward between the hands. Open up the back foot, straighten the front leg, bring your left hand inside on a block, on the lower leg or inside that leg, and reach your right arm up. Find a little evaluation for your body, what you need, where you are, positioning, etc. For me, my body really loves being up a little bit higher to keep the integrity of my spine and help me rotate open. I get a better stretch. And then I'm able to work on my head also turning upward. So we have to find where the congestion is in our bodies. Breathe deeply. Not compensate. Lower the right hand down. Good. Pivot the back heel so it's straight, and then kick your left leg up behind you. Good. Lower to a downward dog. Take a deep breath in. Head is heavy. And a nice little gift for yourself here is child's pose. Knees lower down, open wide, big toes touch, sit back with the hips, and extend your arms forward, rest your head. Good. So what do you like about child's pose? What do you like about triangle? Because that's what this video is about. I almost forgot. What do you like about triangle? What little tips do you have that help you in your triangle posture? Please share, please comment, let me know what you think and how you feel. Email me something and tell me, did this video help you at all? I really hope so. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you for the next video. Be truly you.